Welcome back to the Bob and Tom Show, coming to you live from the beautiful Napa Auto Parts Studios. Our engineer is Ace Cosby. Coming up, the Ace Cosby joke of the day.
Hello.
Chick McGee, manning the sports desk. That's right. Womaning the news desk. It's the Navy Federal Credit Union news desk. She's looking for a sailor. It's Kristi Lee, Seaman First Class. That's Josh.
Now, you got to admit, of all the branches of the service, maybe the Marines and their dress blues, but the Navy has the best wardrobe. I think.
Very smart, right?
Yeah.
They always look so sharp.
Oh, I'm just kidding.
Oh, so you don't want to go see Donnie and the Pork Pistols?
I've seen Donnie and the Pork Pistols many times. They're fabulous.
What if a very handsome ensign from the United States Navy invited you?
I would attend.
Okay.
You know what? We need to get you invited to one of those military balls.
I hosted one.
Did you really?
Yes, I did. 3 years ago? Oh, yeah, it was.
Oh, I bet you were.
Oh, I had a wonderful time.
Yeah.
Really?
Mm-hmm.
Have to wear a diaper?
No, I didn't wear a diaper.
Couldn't stay seated.
All right.
Slid out of the chair.
Do we have anything going on in the news of any interest to anyone?
Let me look up. Oh, I was looking at pictures of military balls.
I'm sorry?
Military balls. Ever see these?
This guy, you talk about your dress blues. This guy's got a.
Get your heads out of the
He
gutter.
got all the wrinkles out of him.
Remember the great joke about Rodney Dangerfield? My wife is very charitable. She handles all the policemen's balls.
A distillery is releasing a new gin. It's caviar infused.
Boo. Suck.
It might taste great. You
Oh,
don't know.
stop it.
Do you not like caviar?
Stop it with the infusion of everything. My God.
The Slingsby Distillery has created the caviar gin. It's described as savory, unique, and deliciously bold. The gin will be used as an ingredient in several cocktails at a restaurant called The Man Behind the Curtain. They include the martinis, gin and tonics, and what are semi-Fritos? Semi-Freddos? What the hell's that?
How do you spell it?
Fredos.
Fredo.
Oh, boy.
What the hell's a semi-Fredo?
It's half of a Fredo.
Fredo was in The Godfather. That's not a drink.
I saw you with Johnny
I'm looking that up.
Ladies and gentlemen, it's the Tomfather.
It's a partially frozen Italian dessert.
Oh, okay. Thank you.
That's right. Come on.
It's from Sicily.
It's basic.
Yes, Tom Father?
A limited number of bottles will be available for $130.
Evelina.
That's a crime. I went before the Congressional Select Committee. Fredo, I saw you eating what's it called again?
Caviar infused gin?
Caviar infused.
Suck.
Or the semi-Freda?
Just have some wine, if you will. It sounds disgusting.
It doesn't have a name. It's just caviar infused.
I'm not
gin.
pulling an ace here. I've never had caviar.
haven't
Everybody
either.
else?
I don't think
No,
I have. I don't think I have either.
It's really salty
I'd like to try it at some
and,
point.
and kind of
Is
weird.
anything like anchovies? I don't like anchovies.
Yeah, I've seen it a couple times. You slather it on a cracker with some kind of goop. I don't know.
Then you have to eat the cracker.
Yeah. Now, speaking of eating the cracker, we have
Yeah.
a story about the masturbation festival.
Oh,
coming
yeah, we
up.
got that.
Okay, thank you very much. Now, can you grab that? for me?
Hello, Bob and Tom Show.
Hey, Bob and Tom, it's Donnie Baker.
Hey, Donnie.
Donnie.
Yeah, you mentioned Angel Skinner's sock feet used to smell like Fritos. You talking about Fritos? But they never vacuum, so she just walk around as like her feet, like a human chest mix or something.
Oh, man.
They got a new caviar-flavored gin now, Kristi.
Yes, they do, Donnie.
I didn't think there's a way to make gin taste even worse. Swear to God.
I agree.
Hey, I got an idea. Let's toss some sea monkeys in there and add some bubbles that taste like boogers. And see if people will drink it then. You know, I've ate the worm from the bottom of a bottle of tequila before, but I got no interest in drinking something that smells like WD-40 with live tadpoles in it. Here, and I'm like you, Tom. Yeah, can we stop infusing everything nowadays?
Yay.
They got caviar-infused gin now. They got that garlic-infused olive oil. They even got the lavender-infused panty liners for you chicks who want it smelling like a meadow even when the painters are in Poontown. Swear to God.
The painters are in Poontown.
So, back to Maine's, gin tastes terrible on its own.
I agree.
You don't even need to add random weird funguses to make it taste more god-awful.
You don't like a good gin and tonic?
No, the gin tastes like how that actor Gary Busey looks.
Yeah, that's kind of true.
I swear to God, gin tastes like a pine tree air freshener got knocked up by a bottle of Mr. Clean or something.
I'm not agreeing with that.
Oh, it's undrinkable if you ask me, Christy. Plus, gin makes you crazy. I got so drunk on gin one time, I ended up taking on a whole table of backers who called themselves the Pink Puss Boys. I'm not sure if they announced it. Puss or Puss. Well, anyway.
Could have been the Puss Boys.
Yeah.
Well, we was inside of Chili's, Tom, just outside Winslow, Arizona, like tape.
Yeah.
We was fighting over who'd get the last plate of all-you-can-eat riblets. And just before I was about to win, that gin came back up like a Technicolor gusher, and I basically Jackson Pollocked all over a biker named Fresnel. I swear to God.
Boy.
I'll never forget. My point is, the only people who drink gin are basically preppy psychopaths, except for Snoop Dogg.
Right.
And one of them movie stars named Ryan. I forget if it's Ryan Reynolds or Ryan Gosling's or Ryan Sea Dog from a Stupid Owl show. My point is,
Seacrest.
you're ever out on a first date, girl,
Yeah.
and your dude's under 75 and orders gin, politely excuse yourself and run. Oh, and one more thing. Hey, Ace, I got a joke of the day for you.
Let's hear it.
Why Ted Bundy never drank gin?
Why?
Because it made him mean. I swear to God.
Good. See, he was unbelievably mean.
Yeah.
I don't get it. His Ace's return.
And is Ryan Reynolds is the one that has the gin, right?
Aviation gin, yeah.
He's got his own line of gin.
Does?
Yeah.
Oh.
Yeah. He did a big thing on one like CBS I think it was on the Today Show on Sunday.
Huh. But he doesn't have the caviar infused gin.
No, he just
No.
And you nailed it. What's it called again? Aviator or something?
Aviation gin. It's on his Instagram.
Okay. Yeah.
I heard some people arguing about this caviar infused gin.
You did?
Oh, really?
It was quite a row.
Get it? Row, fish eggs,
I get
row.
Crossword
Thank you.
people would
Is
row,
that
R-O-E.
pronounced row or row in that case?
Row.
Okay, well.
No, there was a row.
Row?
There's a row. I think it's row.
No.
Isn't a row a fight between two people?
Yeah, that's a row?
I can show you on the
It's a
internet where
row?
it's pronounced both.
I don't know.
So,
Dean, do you know what it is?
Sure you can.
It's one of those words I've never used, but I've read it a lot.
Well, maybe we'll have one of the junior windbags email us. Tell us-
the junior windbags to say, I don't mean to.
I've got to get a certificate.
Yeah.
Do we still have the Chick McGee certificate of certification?
For the Junior Announcers Club?
Junior
I
Announcers
think they
Club?
might be on the website somewhere if you
Okay, cool.
if you hunt
Are
long
they,
enough.
are they,
Yeah.
are they on the new app?
I don't know.
We're not talking about the new app until Monday, please.
Son of a...
So don't look at the new Bob and Tom app till Monday. Why?
Even though it's super cool, don't check it out until Monday.
Okay.
I don't think you can go to it right now, so don't even try.
Christina, you like
What?
gin. You like gin, huh?
I like Tanqueray and tonic in the summer. Yeah.
Oh,
I
why don't
don't
you
like-
suck on a pine tree?
I don't like gin, and I don't like tonic. I don't like the taste of either.
Well, then you don't like gin and tonic.
No, I don't.
Is that the one you make with clamato juice?
No.
Okay, sorry.
That's a Bloody Mary.
No, or a bloody... It's not called a Bloody Mary. What is that?
Something.
It's called a.
The bloody clam. That would be
That would be
non-appealing.
Yeah, nobody.
we only serve bloody clams.
I was trying to be a little subtle.
Sorry. Well, you
Give her
brought
the
it up.
old bloody clam.
So, do you make? Wait a minute. Do you make martinis with gin?
If I'm going to drink a
You
martini,
can.
I do vodka martinis. I don't
Do you get
gin.
it? Well, with caviar, would you get it shaken or sturgeon?
Oh, all right. Open it up to just fish jokes.
Here we go. Here we go.
It was a James Bond reference.
You know, who was your waiter? Marlon? No?
Can I get a Martuna, please? Thank you.
Martuna.
It says here, row when meaning a disagreement rhymes with now.
Oh, okay.
But I like your fish joke.
Oh, thank you.
And
Yeah.
I'm in for it.
like
Is
it
fish eggs? Is that spelled R-O-E? Row.
Yeah.
Yeah.
A solid joke.
Thank you.
Might have been more solid on paper. Next time, write it down.
You probably eat fish roe at the sushi bar a lot. Do you know? I mean, have you?
I get it. Sal's row.
Oh, really?
Yeah, they're weird. They pop in your mouth, and I'm thinking of all those little fish babies that are dying.
Don't they grow in your stomach?
It's like eating.
And then they swim out your ass?
like
Isn't
eating
that
that
the way that
packaging,
works?
air bubble stuff.
Bubble wrap?
Well, speaking of obituaries, you got one?
Yes, I have an obituary. This is kind of interesting. An Ontario woman's recent obit says she finally has the smoking hot body she always wanted, now that she's been cremated.
Wow. Grisly.
Family of Sybil Hicks wrote the tongue-in-cheek obituary in the first person as if Hicks had penned it herself. She died February 2nd. She leaves behind, quote, a horse's ass of a husband along with her children whom she tolerated over the years.
Oh, I like that. That's funny.
Yeah.
Funny.
So I'm sorry. What was she said she was a smoking hot body.
The smoking hot body she always wanted. And the pictures they put up of her, did you see them?
No.
Not the most flattering. They were like silly. I mean, they go
Well,
along
I heard
with the
that.
obituary.
I read the part where she was hoping they performed an autopsy because she wanted one more man inside her.
Oh,
Did
wow.
she?
Wait.
Whoa,
Wait.
okay.
Let me tell you something. You get a lot of crap from this side of the room. That was beautifully delivered. Yeah, you sold me. I believed you were providing a fact.
Okay, maybe that's not true.
Wonderful.
Wow.
Well done.
Kristi, do you this story? This next? Do you have the one about the tattoo in the private area? This is really delicate, but probably worth getting to.
An Arizona man's been arrested on a variety of charges, including sending explicit messages and photos to an underage woman.
Oh, creep.
He was identified by police because of a distinctive tattoo on his genitals. The tattoo on his male member spells out the phrase fun size.
Does it now?
Oh, that ruins fun size for me forever.
Fun size.
That's my nickname.
That is, I mean, wouldn't and again,
Nobody calls you fun size. Do they?
Okay.
but
According to
wouldn't getting a tattoo on your private part be incredibly painful? Number one, and would they do it when it was
Flaccid or?
yes, angry?
They would have to do it flaccid because if it were angry,
And then I
it
don't
would
know.
keep going up and down, up and down.
So the cops. So
Like tattooing an accordion.
by the way, how do they do that police lineup? By the way,
I don't think it'd be hard to spot that.
I know, but I mean, can the police get a search warrant? Wouldn't they have to have? I don't know how this would work, but if this guy's apparently sent pictures to someone, whatever.
The 28-year-old sent unsolicited and unwanted photos of his private parts to the woman.
Okay,
Yeah.
and it says fun size.
Yeah.
Well, I'm hoping his roommate or cellmate has one that says king size.
Yes. Yeah, teach this guy a lesson.
Yeah, I was thinking of getting one.
Were you?
Oh, really?
What would yours say?
Yeah.
What would your penile tattoo say, Tom?
Family size. Because I have,
A large family.
so many kids.
Right.
I see.
Sorry. I would never do that.
No, I can't imagine you getting a tattoo on your arm, let alone
right.
wiener.
A middle-aged man's been arrested for stealing over 70 pairs of shoes that he reportedly sniffed for sexual pleasure.
I love the way they smell.
Makoto Endo, 40, stole the footwear in eastern Japan.
Okay, wait a minute. First of all, he sounds like a superhero villain
Makoto Endo.
or a dance.
Ta-da.
Yeah.
Do the Makoto
It's
Endo.
time to battle Endo.
He told authorities he did it because he enjoyed sniffing the smell of well-worn shoes.
Oh, yeah.
Endo admitted he did not mind if they were men or women's shoes.
Doesn't matter.
There you go. He's got an open mind.
Right?
No, it does not matter
Suspect
to
currently
me.
on trial for the multiple thefts after police found a large number of the shoes at his home.
That's a very specific fetish.
Yeah.
It sure is, isn't it? Not just feet, the smell of shoes that have been worn.
Worn shoes.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Dirtier the better.
Yeah, really stink them up there, gals.
Yeah.
and
Leather?
guys.
Do you think they have to be leather or are they
I bet he's
fabric?
fairly indiscriminate.
The
Probably
smell
likes-
of feet.
A lot of tongue.
You think he Oh, I see. Yes.
The smell of trotters.
Well, if he steals them by the pairs, every one would be a threesome. Or do you think he'd go, oh, the left smells so much better than the right?
I'm sure he would, yeah. Maybe he wears one, if you know what I mean. And
He puts them on himself?
Well,
I thought that wouldn't
maybe hangs it from...
Wears it on his...
Yeah.
Yeah.
And then the other one goes around on the face like an oxygen mask.
Come on,
Yeah.
you people.
We don't know.
Doesn't that make sense?
Yeah, it probably does.
Yeah.
It's pretty specific. So, who was the person that had all the shoes in the news? Wasn't it
Mel DeMarcos?
Mel DeMarcos.
Who the hell's Mel DeMarcos?
Imelda
Imelda
Marcos.
Marcos.
You don't
Remember that whole thing?
First
where
lady of the Philippines?
she had thousands of shoes or whatever.
Huh. Okay.
Yeah.
I forget how young you are sometimes.
But wasn't there a movie star wasn't there some actress whose shoes they caught some guy in her closet?
Margot Kidder?
No.
No, remember this?
I think it was.
There was someone actually having intimate relations with her shoes.
It wasn't
and
Marla Maples, was it? I think
Oh,
it was Marla
somebody-
Maples, wasn't it?
I think that's right. Somebody did find a load
Oh, boy.
Yeah.
A DNA deposit right in the old pump.
right in the old soul.
What a weird thing to be
Marla
into.
Maples.
I think that's what it was.
I
yeah.
think.
Shoe scandal. All right, that's what came up.
okay.
I didn't even have to type
Probably
in
don't need
scandal.
to.
Was that? Am I correct
Delve
in
into it.
remembering that?
Yeah, her shoe-loving ex-publicist busted
Yeah.
for harassing.
Well,
Did more than
speaking of assing, you got the story about Mr. Assman?
Yeah. Let's see. You keep jumping around here. I thought we were going to talk. Okay. Mr. David Assman, spelled Assman,
Yo, last man.
but he says he pronounces it Osman.
Yeah,
Okay.
sure.
Once a personalized license plate in Canada, the Saskatchewan resident says officials have rejected his
This
request
doesn't
to
make any
use
sense. They don't have license plates in Canada.
Assman, spelled with an A on his license plate. They say, quote, it is an unacceptable slogan. He says, it's my last name. I'm not ashamed of it. According to Assman, the name has German roots. License Bureau spokesman Tyler McMurkey
That's
says they
the
will
most
not approve.
Canadian name I've
It
ever
sure
heard.
is. Tyler McMurkey. You should be doing color commentary for the Edmonton Oilers.
MURCHY. How would you pronounce
No, yeah,
that?
it's just no.
McMurkey?
It's
Probably
very
McMurchie,
Canadian.
wouldn't you think?
McMurchie?
Oh, I would think it's
McMurkey?
hard.
McMurkey? Yeah, it's probably hard to see.
Will not offer. They will not approve license plates the public might consider offensive, suggestive, or not in good taste, even if a word is someone's name.
So this guy's name is, what's his first name?
Dave.
Dave.
Assman. God, that's funny. I've got to congratulate his family. You heard about it. Did you read the rest of it?
No.
When he married Louise Tittinger,
Yeah.
his
Yep.
family was so proud of him. And then they had a son,
Sure.
and they had the good taste to name him Jack.
Jack Assman.
Jack Assman.
Well, they gave mom's middle name as his her maiden name is his middle name, Jack Tittinger.
Yeah, that's right. Yeah.
Didn't you see that movie, Son of Assman?
No, I missed that.
Yeah, that was good. You saw
Oh.
it, didn't you, Josh?
Yeah. I own it.
So in Canada, you can't have any. What was the criteria there? You can't have a name.
Offensive, suggestive, or not in good taste.
Okay, so you couldn't name your kid like Howie Mandel or get a license plate.
I
Canadian,
agree.
London is having a Valentine's Day masturbation festival for those of you who are single out there and may want to take a
At
nice
last.
little road trip.
Well, and by definition, isn't that something that one generally does alone?
That's why I just said that. The event, hosted by the Anti-Riot Club at the Hoxton Square Bar and Kitchen, aims to provide a frank discussion on sexual health.
All right.
Topics include solo dating, orgasms, desire, and comfort.
Solo dating? You date yourself?
We have people marrying themselves, Tommy.
Josh loves this.
It's a new world. We're all just trying to catch up.
Got into an argument with myself about where were we going to have dinner.
Oh, I do that.
Solo dating.
Do you do that? You like you start to go and you start passing restaurant. Oh, that looks good.
Yeah.
Restaurant.
Yeah.
You never get to where.
I go,
you're-
what do I want? Then I go, I don't care. Just pick some place. And then I pull in. I go, why this place?
When I said I
Massages.
didn't care, I meant I didn't want this.
Massages and cocktails will also be available.
Easy, big fella.
Yeah. These are on. Guests will write love letters to themselves and participate in a sensual catwalk called School of Slut.
All right.
Dear me.
So this is a masturbation festival. I'm guessing it'll be 400 guys and 3 ladies.
Man.
And by the way, and 1 cracker.
Where does that come from?
I don't
need
know.
some clarification.
Christy, if you had to guess,
Yes.
money is on the line here.
Right.
You have to give us a solid guess the last time Tom masturbated.
Oh, God. College?
That's what I was going to say. Well, I had some time to myself. What
Well,
happened?
wait a minute.
Yeah. Talk about how do you get preoccupied with something like that?
No,
I guess you do, though.
No, the Beatles were recently in the news for this. Remember that thing?
Oh, yeah. Yes.
And so I doubt if any of them will be attending.
Right.
That would make the news.
Oh, yeah. Didn't Paul say they all did it together or something
Yeah, some
bizarre?
big
And then
thing.
I think Ringo bowed out. I think he said he wasn't there. And
Who knew he'd be the
Speaking of the
normal one?
Beatles, Their breakup letter is up for sale.
Chick, you hear this?
Yeah, big book about how it became in the public eye.
A letter from April 18th, 1969 to Paul's lawyer, Lee Eastman, states that he was, quote, not authorized to act or to hold yourself out as the attorney or legal representative of the Beatles.
Well put, Paul.
It was signed by John, George, and Ringo. The document currently on sale for $325,000 through Moments in Time.
We had moments in time.
Wow. It's got the signature of John, Paul, and Ringo, and they're obviously going to be legit signatures.
Sure.
So that's interesting. That'd be pretty cool to own.
Is it?
Would it?
Would it really?
Really?
P.S. I sued you.
Hey, look at the
You
time.
know, you can break up the band, but you can't break up the bond that one forges in group masturbation. That's what I say.
You know what? Wise words.
It's always there in the eye.
Yeah, you never
See
forget
the guys.
that.
Maybe that's what you guys need to do this weekend.
When you
And
see
report
the
back
guys-
on Monday.
Christy,
have
if we
a
came in
nice
here Monday
group
and said,
session.
you're never going to believe what happened. Tom, Chick, and I stood, and Ace, we all stood back to back to back to back.
And Tom wore goggles.
Well, you were in front of Ace.
Oh my gosh, I would laugh.
What is
so
the name of the
hard.
masturbation festival?
I don't know. What was it called? Was there a name?
The Wankers Fest. It's in
Wanks are
Britain.
popping.
Because I know what I'd get a couple of bands and I'd call it Boneroo.
What bands would perform at Bonnaroo? I bet we could figure this out.